こんばんは。Good evening, sorry. That went great. How are you? Can you hear me? Am I hearable? Very important. Hey, Anba. Hello. Hey, BBC. How are you? 助かる。何が助かるやねん。ごめん。もう、こんな時期になってもって、一年、アレルギーはないと思うねんけど、アレルギーはないと信じたいけど、どうやろうな。I don't know if I have allergies or not. I hope I don't. How are you doing? You sick? I don't know. I had a cold like weeks before. Like weeks. Like we're rounding up to a month. And sometimes a cough can linger. But I think I'm way better. It's way less. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I was nervous and I opened the stream and just... Apologies for that. Hello. Happy Easter. Happy if you don't celebrate Easter. Bunnies and I guess sakura, cherry blossoms or whatever is growing right now. And egg seasons. To everybody. It is April. Also, if you go into a new company or something around this time period in Asia, I guess. Happy to that. To new beginnings. New seasons. Allergies. I just want to believe I don't have them. Happy Easter. Is it pollen allergy? I don't know. They say that you can get pollen allergy. ちょっとわからない。どうやろうな。花粉症やったらちょっとやばいけど。いやいやね。こんにちは、こんばんは。ちょっと疲れたけど、でもね、今日は久しぶりに配信がしたくて。で、本日何をやるかというと、もう普通に雑談。なので、hangout かな ?hangout と、we're gonna watch a few things today. For no particular reason. This stream is set up for no particular reason whatsoever. Not because of recent or current events. No way, Jose. More on that in a second. Before that, just about what I've been up to recently. Because I don't know, what have you guys been up to recently? What have you been up to recently? You can tell me anytime. My friend just got a job in Japan. Congratulations! Congratulations to them. Whoa. In this time period? With this current situations going on? It's quite difficult these days with visas and everything and just getting in. So, that commendable. Good job on your friend. I hope they'll have a really good time here in Japan. And at their job. That's what we all hope for each other. For other stuff that I've been up to recently before we get into the other things I wanted to do today, is first off, have a look at this. Okay? So recently, I don't know if I even talked about it that much, maybe on Blue Sky a bit more. I've been playing Digimon Story Time Stranger, a game I highly recommend. And I just wanted to show you something. This is something still evolving because I'm still in the midst of playing it with a friend. Just us on Discord because not everything has to be streamed. You can also just enjoy yourself. こんばんは。おエダやん。久しぶり。元気か？めっちゃ久しぶりやん。元気してるかい？ソーシャル SNS では結構フォローしてるねんけど、なんか元気そうやけどようわからん。どうしてるんだい最近。久しぶりすぎる。そうやろ久しぶりすぎ。また遊ぼうぜ。いつでも。I wanted to show something, actually, because I've been playing Digimon Story Time Stranger, game I highly recommend. ね、最近 Digimon Story Time Stranger っていうゲームをやってるんですけど、バンダイナムコのね、デジモンの、最近のゲームなんやけど、もう、デジモンっていうと、もうデジモン界隈ではいろいろな、なんか実は1年その会話ちょこっと入ってるから、なんかいろいろな、進歩があって、新しいデジモンゲーム、モバイルゲームが、いつやったっけ、まあ、今年くらい、発売されるらしくて、なんか普通に Apple Store とかで見つかれるんやけど、アプリとして。で、今回の、なんか他のもあった気がする、コラボとかあった気がするけど、今回はもう 100% デジモンやから、で、デジモン Up っていうゲームが、まあ、これからいつかちょっと覚えてへんけど、リリースされるんですけど、あれめっちゃいいので、なんか昔のたまごち系ゲームとかを 元にデジモンゲームをなんかリリースするらしい。しかも友達とかもできるから、ね、まだまだ、まだまだリリースされてないけど、リリースされたらもう絶対にうちをね、友達追加お願いします。よろしくお願いします。Anybody want to play Digimon Up? A game, a application game is going to be released this year. I don't know when. I don't work for the company. Wish I did. But they're going to release it this year somewhere. So, you know, if anybody wants to add me as their Digimon friend, please let me know because I am dire need of them once it gets out, okay? Anyway, that being said, I've been playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. I just want to show you something. Me being very normal about it. So, Digimon Story Time Stranger, it's not much of a, I wouldn't say it's too much of a spoiler once you get through the first chapter. It's not too much of a spoiler that, you know, story time, stranger, you know, it's gonna have something to do with time and all those kinds of things. So I made this where I was trying to figure out theories with a friend of mine. And I made this board every time we were talking theories or something, where I'm trying to explain them. And you can see, it's still growing. It started out as like a normal board. And now it's just... You see, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I'm trying to predict the ending kind of thing. And I'm doing a great job at it. And another friend of mine made this thing before, because, you know, apparently... when I yap a little bit about theories and whatever, which I am very normal about once more. You can see... I disappeared. You can see over here they made a drawing for it. Mids made this drawing. They say, like, you sound like this. And I think it's based on a meme of a guy who does conspiracy things in a GIF. So I'm like, okay, does this mean you think I'm doing a very good job and I'm very smart at it? Because I haven't seen the actual show that it's from. Or do you think I'm crazy? I haven't decided yet. I'm just gonna assume that they think I'm doing like police work and I'm onto something. Hi Blacky, how are you doing? Oh, blessing this year, egg hunt season. Yeah, happy if you celebrate. Happy Easter. If not, happy you're gonna see bunnies maybe around Europe and the Western world more. Bunnies and eggs. And I think in Belgium, I don't know about the Netherlands, we also say that the bells that come from the church or whatever fly around with little wings and they drop eggs. So, I don't know. And presents, apparently. My grandpa used to, like, gaslight me. I would say that, like, you know, we would be looking from my grandpa's home from a certain window. During lunch, you could see the clock tower. And when the clock would chime, like, around lunchtimes or whatever, he would say, like, oh, look, 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 they're flying. And I swear to God, the gaslighting was so good that me and my cousins, co-signed, peer-reviewed by my cousins and myself, we genuinely thought we saw them fly. We were like, I see them over there, right? And we would be pointing in the same direction. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know what kind of mas delulu? My grandpa, my grandfather, my late grandfather could have been a cult leader if he wanted to, but he decided to just chill out in a cafe most of the time. But he could have been, I swear to God, he made us all believe. We saw it. We'd be pointing like, the one that's like turning over there, right? Yeah, it's turning over there. Yeah, it must be real. Insane. Anyway, I swear I'm not crazy and I swear I'm normal about this. It's just you have some theories sometimes. And I start somewhere and I swear it all makes sense. I would explain every single thing to you if I could read myself. Because this corner got a little bit busy. But I swear they're all real theories. Like, I drew like people. Digimon Core. Operator. Deception. Parole. Keyholer. Okay, this one's kind of funny. This was like during the thing. My friend was like, I was reading that in my mouth. Another thing they said, Anba, it's your wife's husband. And oh my god, it's a key. It's not a key wheeler. It's a key, not a keyblade wheeler. It's a keel holer. So anyway, play the game. I think you'll 100% understand me. You won't think I'm crazy. And that I'm actually quite normal about this. This should be more. Yes. Nice handwriting. Thank you. I'm trying to write really quickly to explain things. Because I'm talking and explaining at the same time. Who in their right mind can look at that and understand anything? What? You surprised me, Blackie. Out of all people, the logical Germanic brains in here, I would think they would understand this. This is fully logical. This is fully orderly. Well, maybe not very organized, but it all makes sense, I swear. It all makes sense. Someday I'll run you through it. I'll show you the layers of it on like when I open my Clip Studio, how I thought. And you'll be like, you know what, Anba, you make complete logical sense. It's just that I have not played the game, or I'm just too much of a peasant compared to this royalty to understand what goes on in the minds of me. 怖いな。So Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Ah, it's from that. Okay. This looks like any random wall at a train station any European could. Berlin? Question mark. Berlin core. It's a little bit too happy, I think, for European train stations. It's a little bit too primary colors for it. I think we're more like of the black and the gray, at least last times I checked. Bunny girls, hopefully. Yo, no bunny girls. No bunny girls. No bunny... This is a wholesome stream, okay? That is not a thing in the Netherlands. What? Now you know. That's what you get when you cross over to Belgium. It's why I think we're the like originally a bit more Catholic people, and now we are whatever, I think. But wasn't that originally why we split off? One of the reasons why we split off from the Netherlands? Because we're like, we're gonna be more Catholic than you and invent more shit about it. Look where that brought us. We're doing quite well. I saw a news, I actually bought the Asahi News, what's it called? Asahi Bilingual News. Asahi Weekly. And I got the bilingual news. It's technically to learn English from. Because I get English articles with like Japanese vocabulary explained, but I just use it to learn some Japanese. And they had an article with Belgium in it. And the title reads, and I love these by the way, because it's written simple English, so they can't bullshit, they can't bullshit as much if they have to write it simply, right? Magritte soccer shirt, I think that's football. This is not a jersey, is a title. And I'm gonna read it for you, the news today, the only section of news you get. Brussels, between brackets AP, I don't know why. Ahead of a friendly against the United States. And a friendly is friendly match, I think. A friendly football match. I don't know. I didn't watch it. But the United States on March 28th, the Belgian Soccer Federation unveiled the men's new away shirt. What new away shirt? A tribute to artist René Magritte. And they're pretty cool, those shirts. You should look them up. The multicolored light blue shirt incorporates football-inspired motifs such as pitch lines and the ball. I don't know what pitch lines are. In a striking homage to the surrealist master's most famous work, The Treachery of Images. The color of the shirt reads, "This is not a jersey," which is like, I think, refers to the "Ceci n'est pas un pipe," which is a drawing of a pipe where he writes on, "This is not a pipe." And the reason for that is because it's supposed to make you think that it's a drawing of a pipe, it's not a real pipe, so Anyway, this is not a jersey. It echoes Magritte's iconic painting of a pipe. I don't get why they wrote this is not a jersey, because it's evidently a jersey. They could have written anything else. They could have... Yeah. I don't know if they really got it, but I'm just gonna believe, you know. It's not the first time the Red Devils have celebrated Belgian culture through their tournament kits. In 2024, they honored Belgian cartoonist Hergé, which you should know the name of, H-E-R-G-E, and the character that made his fame, Tintin. And then the Intrepid reporter, which I didn't know what Intrepid was, but then I look at the Japanese section and it says Osore Shirazu no, which I guess is kind of audacious, courageous. Yeah. So what do you get? There was the next article, Real Possum Sits Amongst Plush Toy Animals. You should look that one up yourself. Look up your own news sources, but apparently there's a possum that was hiding amongst plush animals or something like that. The news. Slow news. Love it. I'm not overwhelmed. It's articles I can read. It's so many pages. And they don't just only have bad news, but also mix in nice news. Yeah. Promoting the journal. Hey guys, have you heard of the papers? That's what I wanted to show a little bit. It's your wife's husband. What? Asku. Asku. Next time Ku comes on, Asku. This is normal conversations. Is it Digimon Alicion? Digimon Story Time Stranger? Probably. You guys are not religious enough for us by. Yeah. And then so many years later, we're like, what's a religion? We have church. What are these pointy buildings we have? Maybe sometimes on Sunday we go to these pointy buildings and we sit and there's this guy that talks to us, sometimes in Latin, most of the times in Dutch. Then when that's finished, we go to the cafe and we get blasted and that's great. Or we get some coffee. Weekly news is funny to me. Haven't touched the newspapers in years, though. I like it. Like, you can kind of keep up, but they pick the news for you. The good thing is that it's usually peer-reviewed and actually you can trust it to some degree. At least there's like multiple people that are on that case and not just one person. La-di-da-di-da. And usually there's like more story to it. Maybe they can't cover everything, but then you just look it up. So, just to say, there's ways to consume it and parts of it that are fun. And you get the funnies in it too, you know? Like, I think now they're running Peanuts in the Asahi Biweekly, which I used to grow up a little bit with Peanuts and Calvin and Hobbes. It's my first English comic, so that is nostalgic to me. Ceci n'est pas une tomate. The upcoming app, I mean. It's Digimon Up, I think. Literally called UP, Digimon Up. So look it up. It's on the website. It's not yet released, but I'm sure there will be more information soon. I watched the live stream of the Digimon live stream, which is interesting. They actually made, and it makes complete sense, they had like VTuber models of the Digimon, basically, with the voice actors behind them, acting the Digimon. It was so good. There was Agumon, there was Terriermon, who was like completely unhinged as usual. Yes. So that's going to be very, very enjoyable. This and that and that. But that is not the reason why I opened the stream, aside from telling you Happy Easter and yapping a little bit and hanging out so we can chat a little bit. The other reason, I have an agenda, okay? I'm playing 4D chess with you all again and you're not aware. But before we start that one, maybe I should put this up first. Just in case. Just in complete case. You can give yourself a moment to read it as I drink something. I don't know if it's readable. Oh, it was my birthday yesterday too. Congratulations. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Eda! Oh my god. Happy birthday! I mean, no matter how many birthdays you have, you'll still be a peanut to me. Wakamono yaro ga. お誕生日おめでとうございます。わー Happy birthday! If you wish a happy birthday to Eda. Happy birthday, Eda! Okay, I will read it for you because I'm doubting the literacy rates on the internet these days. I'm not saying you guys, just in general, the literacy rates. And you never know. I don't really think anybody's gonna come over here. I think my space is quite, up until this point, at least quite safe. I think most people don't care what I have got going on. You need to know me to give a shit, you know? So that, we've got that going for us. But you never know. People who look for trouble will find trouble, you know? So, what I write down is, opinions during this stream, or any other stream to be really honest, are by no means a wholesome reflection of the person with the eye patch and cat ears. That would be me, and even if I don't have eye patch or I don't have cat ears, this person, hello. If I say things that are tone deaf, it means I either have space to grow, or we need to chill. There's always space to learn. I am willing to learn if you can teach me with some basic level of decorum, because I do not listen to people who are not polite. I am sorry. That is my discrimination. If you have no politeness, if you can't address me properly, if you can't end it properly, and you go with bad faith, then I'm sorry, I just don't listen. There's no point. I just get put off. And then I'm like, and my brain just does not, it will just be like, I'm so rude, and what you're trying to tell me will not arrive, so please remain a little bit polite. You can be harsh, you can be direct, but polite. Note also that I am a jack of all trades, and a master of nothing. No credible advice can be had from a Chuni Banana Prince. Have a good think. This one is not expert in anything, no licensees, nothing, so please. So, check your own sources. If the topic is of interest, and or if you feel something applies to you, it's your responsibility to figure it out. Actually, this is just a general, like, PSA to everybody in the world when we are navigating the internet, or, you know. Thank you for understanding and joy. So, that does not mean that there is no responsibility on me for being a little bit more polite or whatever, really, but at the end of the day, it reflects more on yourself if you go completely crazy when you can see me just... You can see when I'm trying to marshal myself through words, or trying to say something or form a thought once in my life, you know, or bring an unfinished thought. So a little bit of media literacy. But yeah, so I bring that right here just in case. I think you guys are fine, but you never know, you know, these days on the internet. It's not even that bad of a topic that I wanted to bring up. So, I don't know if you have seen any of online uses. I pray you don't. I pray you're not too much in these rabbit holes. Usually I avoid the bullets that come all the ways when it comes to entertainment and whatever. And even if they're there, I'm like, okay, whatever. But it kind of like applies to, I would suppose, something I really enjoy. So recently there's been some news, I think, of the group Holostars. Like yesterday. A bit before. If you haven't seen it yet, that's fine. You'll hear now the lowdown from me. If you want to know more, you can go look for it. I wouldn't advise it. As in, yeah, you can have a look for sources if it really bothers you, but otherwise, you don't have to take care of your mental. I could just say very, very, very broken down. It's just that Kava, the corporation, released a statement in Japanese and English where they basically said they had Holostars for quite a while, the project, and apparently, according to that statement, it hasn't been maybe, I don't know, profitable or whatever. So they made some management changes, which means quite a cut down on things that are important for their group. Like, I think like 3D appearances, voice packs, and all this kind of merch even. So that's quite a big change, isn't it? I don't know what the details are of those conversations, by the way. Nobody knows. Even if you read the entire statement and the tweets of the people and try to gather all the evidence, I think it's better to just wait until there's like a full, more clear statement or more package. Somebody will package it for you. Otherwise, you're just throwing yourself into a deep sea of like, whatever. But I saw that, right? And I'm kind of like, oh man, because I really, really like Holostars. So I thought like there's two ways to handle this. One way to handle it is to get really depresso. Another way is to go really obsessive and go look at all the information of everybody's opinions and mostly look for opinions that you like so you feel better about it. Which is also fine, you know. I prefer to find funny stuff. Like I saw quite a few funny reactions of them from, I think, the what do you call that? The talents themselves. Or people who just have always been in that fandom and things like that. So, you know, my opinion is just I like to, as long as if I see the talents, basically the people who are most affected by this, who are affected by this, act a certain way, I will kind of not copy it, but kind of be like, I guess this is what they want you to reflect, right? So if they're gonna be chill about it and like, let's stay positive, then I'm like, okay, I'll stay positive, easy. So we can do that a little bit maybe today. If you want to say anything about it, feel free, the space or whatever. But also, I have some things prepared that might be a little bit positive that would be fun to do. But let me see first. Anba just came on how to communicate. I'm a prince, okay, first and foremost. I am a monarch, despot for life. Tyranny from me. So that's what I do. I lay down the rules. But you're not really bound to it, so I don't... I guess I'm an old-time monarch that became a symbol. So I just say the things I think are ideal in the moment, but maybe they're not the best way to handle it, you know, in a few years or even a few weeks' time. I don't really know. But this is how I think right now. Mostly to keep myself a little bit level-headed and other people as well. Yeah, haven't heard about that yet. Yeah, I think it's somewhere like probably on Twitter that they posted it, or on their website. It's probably on their website. So that was like something. Though it seems to apply at the moment mostly to Holostars JP. So basically the ones who kept the brand going. EN at this moment in time does not seem to be affected because I think the statement read something like 12 members, which there's way more members than 12. It's the original 12, right? Or I'd say the Japanese 12. Which I find it a shame as well. I love Holo. I love Holostars a lot. Of all VTuber groups. There weren't many VTuber groups that were able to capture my full attention. Maybe an individual, you know, like an individual streamer. But I've never been really like, oh, this entire group or this entire vibe, right? Because there's so many different vibes. If you look at the other companies, they seem to have very individualistic people going around with very different vibes. So you go for the one person with the vibe, you know? But it seems, for me at least, that the stars had like... They had their own individualities, but overall they had like this vibe, and especially the fan community, from my point of view, has always been quite welcoming and quite chill. You have like your outliers, but you have them everywhere. So I felt from my personality, I felt it was quite compatible to me to watch them and chill with them. I never really felt nervous or like I wasn't welcomed or something like that, and just their vibe, you know, vibe with me. So I find it a shame because I haven't found anybody else that is like that. Holostars not being profitable was surprising to me because all the Holostars stands I know are insane about their merch buying. They are. Like, okay, so let's see, the way I see it is just like, I guess it wasn't enough or something to what they were thinking of growth, or I don't know. I find it an interesting decision. That's why I want some more information from the company itself, you know? I find it a very interesting decision. Because I understand, on one hand, that they really hard promoted them. Like the Japanese boys. Hard promoted them in many ways. So, you know, they even had at some point in Shibuya, Uproar, the group that really got me into them, right? Like before I was casual, and then Uproar I followed from their debut. They had, like, I think on their debut is Shibuya posters and things, and on the cars I could see them. And in the station I even have some picture of myself with like Rio posters and whatever, and like Fuma, and yeah. So I was surprised very much by that, by the posters, that promotion, that it was so large, you know. So in a way I do think Kava put their efforts in there, but not I can't talk about, I don't know that much about Vtuber. So I don't know why it happened the way it did, but I do think they put some efforts in there. But I'm surprised by the decision of, like, I understand that the big efforts would be cut. That I understand. Like, no more Shibuya, but okay, of course. That's what that makes sense. It's very costly. But I'm surprised a little bit. They seemed quite all or nothing with it, instead of just cutting that and, you know, maintaining base stuff like voice packs and things like that and merch, which I think is a very odd cut to have. But I'm just hoping they have a plan, that they're not just doing it, because there's many stories going around. There was one story going around where they said it could possibly be because of the Japanese way, how people see like the Japanese way of making a person useless, so that then they would leave themselves instead of firing them, because people don't fire. I don't know about that one, you know? I don't know about that one. That I can't say. People say those things, and I think it's a very immediate negative way to view it, especially if I look at how the towns are reacting, because that's the only source of information you really have and you should be looking at per se, I think. Because even if they have their thoughts, we're not their co-workers, so I always find it really odd that we want to pry so deeply, you know, that we all want a conspiracy theory so deeply, when clearly the image the people you are supporting want to show is one of calm and things will be alright and chill out, and it might be rough right now, but we'll get there. Like, I don't understand that as a fan we don't echo it as much, but like in public spaces, right? I get that in private spaces you might be like, fuck, you know, and all these kinds of things. But it's been a day, and I'm a bit weirded out with how, that's why, you know, we go back to the topic of news. That's why I prefer slow news, because I'm old. I'm used to that. Maybe that's why too, so frame it like that. But I'm not good with that fast news stuff, where within a day there are conclusions and like conspiracy theories that have probably been breeding for a while. I'm not saying that, but right after news of something we couldn't expect, everybody says it was so unexpected, but they do have like a gazillion theories about it. That I find a bit, I don't know. But then again, I'm a casual. I'm employed, so not to be like others aren't employed, but I'm employed and I don't have much energy for other things usually during the day. So, you know, on that note, yeah, for the people who go harder and whatever, maybe they know more. I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking like maybe today I don't want to too hard on those things. Could mention a little bit. I just want to mention support most of all. Things that I've been doing a bit more now is like I was looking up, because I was like, shit, they didn't get enough support. That's probably because there's a lot of casual viewers such as myself, and I don't know if I can afford to be more than a casual viewer. So in the limits, you know, in the boundaries of a casual viewer, how can you help out a person more without it, you know, chipping away at your own life and time? Because that shouldn't be happening. I'd rather, you know, you'd rather have people who are mentally happy, at least to some degrees, or stable as your audience, because it makes for less dangerous or tricky audience members, right? I think. So how can you do that without chipping away in yourself? Then I looked it up a little bit, because I was really like, how can I be a better audience person? Then I saw you can do passive stuff, like you just open their streams, for example, as I've been doing. They're on right now, like for whoever was streaming, if they're finished or not, I don't know. But you just open it and like it and put it on mute in the back. I know that's like a weird, I don't know if that's like the best way, But I guess the algorithms the companies or whatever look at, and when they get their monies, is if people are watching my views from YouTube at least and stuff, and from their ad venue. So if I can give them free money by just playing their stream or some of their contents in the back, I can do that. That's something. I buy merch. I'm more of a merch buyer because I happen to live in the country where they're available. So I have a bunch of merch right now at my entrance displayed, so you can immediately know what kind of person you have going for you. I've got like a big Oga. I've got an acrylic of Izuru. I've got Tenma squishy ball, stress ball. I've got a few. He already graduated. But I got a few of one of the graduated members, like an acrylic stand, and several keychains, whatever. But it's only if that's available for me, right? That's how I support. I feel like merch helps out more overall. You think like in the... But that's like, then it's a weird thing. Then why would you cut it? You know? For the company. Like, what I want to know, what I wish they would teach me, like all the other stuff aside, teach me how, as fans, you can show that you believe in their talent. Like, how can we show that? You know? If they told us like, well, we were looking at, I don't know, the views of per stream, then we know what to do, you know? Oh, we know what the task is, just watch them all. Or if it's like, oh, it's the super chats or something. Oh, then, you know, I don't know. I can send them maybe small super chats. Oh, I have to register on YouTube maybe. But there might be other ways to do that. I don't really want to show my identity cards to YouTube for the time being. But, you know, those things. Like, if they tell us, but they don't really. Like, they actually cut away the things that might have helped. Like, or if they let up to it. If they gave, like, a company notice. Like, I know it sounds almost like a threat, maybe, but at least we know where we stand. Like, oh shit, it's for real, guys. We're in the trenches. Maybe we should reorganize how we are able to support them as casual viewers, like different brackets for casual viewers and whatever. Because it might be necessary, you know? Idle people do that too in many places in the world. Much is third party here. Probably cheaper if it's available officially. That's true. And right now with how much things cost these days, Anba justifying the behavior, claim royalty off what they had. Hey, if I get one sort of advantage from my setting, from my casual setting that sometimes shows up here and sometimes doesn't, it's that I can be royalty and just say stuff, okay? I need to watch It's Crazy I don't sell merch overseas now it's gone. Yeah. It always needs to go up, I guess so. I don't really know. Like, what if you break even and some more? If it's sustainable. You need ID to use Super Chat, Anba? I don't know. I saw, like, last times that if you want to do that, you need to... Not your ID, your Visa cards and those kinds of things. They tried for a long time, I believe. Yago himself was a manager, even maybe just went on for too long. Yeah. Aiku! Oh, sorry. You missed me showing off the theory, the Digimon theory board that we were discussing. It's a bit before this part. You can see it later. The reactions. I was like, I swear we're not crazy, or at least I'm not crazy. It's a catch-22. Yeah. Well, anyway, what I thought better than all of these discussions, because again, I don't know, we have our theories, we can think about it. I think it's probably better to discuss in private than in public, because it's theories, and some people take them a little bit too seriously. Like, I have my thoughts, but like I say over there in the disclaimer, knocks with my tail, not an expert on anything. Why are we listening to me? What's the point? I don't know enough about VTuber stuffs. But in private, I'm happy to give you all the tea. But yeah, I've got royalty images to uphold, so no thank you, not today. Instead, I've got something for you. Instead, maybe, even if you know them or don't know them, I can teach you a little bit about the Holostars. A little bit, like a basic course, and then we can look at a few clips. Then I also give you links to the clips if you want to enjoy them. A few that, actually, my son, Banana Son, helped me out today. Because I asked him, like, can you help me with some clip searching? Because, you know, I know the ones I liked and the ones we talked about, but it was like a few minutes before stream when I was like, maybe I should be doing this. I was first like, should I play Digimon? Then I was like, nah, it's okay. I can play Digimon later or another times. You know, first I want to do something else. Yes. So anyway, wait, let's see. Maybe I can put this one away for a moment. Small introductions by AnbaLen, Banana Prince. Hello. If you knew, I like Holostars. If you don't know I like Holostars, now you know. I love Holostars. Have said it here. Have said it now. 7 years of these boys, they've been reliable. They've been, professional for all these years. Yeah, handled a lot of stuff that has been thrown at them very, very, not decently. Actually, splendidly they handled it. Yes. To the point they're kind of clean record right now. Which I admire a lot. I think that professionalism I love. I admire that kind of stuff, yeah. So anyway, for Holostars, if you do not know, I'm just gonna assume most people here know, but we've been talking about it for a while. Here we go. I'm on the page of holostar's.hololivepro.com/en/talent. And then my thing says it's JP, so I don't know why. To introduce them, just so you know what they actually are. Very easily said. Over here it says the button all, I think, which you can see. So these are all the members. And over here you can see some sort of subunits in gens and whatever. Roughly speaking, though, this is unofficial, but really roughly speaking, you have two sides of Holostars, just like in other VTuber companies that have multilinguals. One side is the Japanese side, which is just called Holostars. And then you have Holostars EN, or English, which is literally called Holostars English, is the other side, the internationals, English, mostly English-speaking side of Holostars. You might have seen them around. Under that, you have the Generation 1, Generation 2, Generation 3, and then one gen that they called Uproar, which is their latest generation. And I can show you over here for Gen 1. The first people to start out Holostars, missing a few though. So in Gen 1, you've got over here Hanasaki Miyabi, Kanade Izuru, Arurandis, and Rikka. If you want to see all of them, please go to the website. I can give you the link of them, actually, so you can have a look yourself. So these are the first founding ones, I would say. But there's also, I think, in this generation or later on, two people who graduated early on. For many reasons that you can look up yourself. It's a rabbit hole, but that's not the focus right now. Hanasaki Miyabi is the founding member. The one who went through most shit. And right now, you know what happened after that entire drop of drama? The first thing Hanasaki Miyabi did was he played GeoGuessr. He was like, anyway, I think I'm just going to figure out why I am in the world. Which I think that's a vibe. I'm like, yeah, man, you go. Kanade Izuru. They all have their reactions out right now. Arurandesu. Kanade Izuru is one of my favorites, especially for singing. That is a 1 in a million year singing voice. That's a 1 in a million year voice. And I can say that because I'm a voice person. I think you can trust my judgment on that. That's amazing voice work. Arurandesu is a comedian. Rikka is another singer, also kind of from the Youtaite times, you could say. Yeah, Rikka. Ikemen of all times. In Generation 2, there is Asterudera, which you might know is kind of, what did they call it again? They're cracked or something. Cracked gamer in Apex. Really good at it, apparently. I wouldn't know. I don't know what I'm looking at when I look at Apex things. But apparently he's really good at it because people clipped it a lot. Also an amazing singer. A very, very good. Like, an amazing singer. Really, really good. Also more like Youtaite-like in his singing. And loves Disney way too much. Kishiro Tenma. This one's crazy. When I say like a crazy Hololive person is Kishiro Tenma, he's a little bit... He just sometimes does shit. There's like these live streams where they're trying to keep things under wraps about like some sort of announcement, and he just says it. Like before they get to that section of the live stream, they have a lot of clips of him just like spoiling it and then being like, what? Or just in the middle of like doing something else. Also, between brackets, this guy is super, super busy. Not just with Holo stuff, just in general. A very, very busy guy, but putting his all in streaming. Yukoku Roberu is a full-on comedian. And I think the most popular guy in Holo also collabs a lot with other people, so you might see him come around a little bit more often. QGPT, yes. Alright. Generation 3. You have Kageyama Shien and Aragami Oga. Kageyama Shien is the voice guy, you could almost say. They're both really good at voice acting and storytelling. So if you ever look up clips of them, I would suggest to look up stuff about storytelling. They're so good at it. Like, I don't know how Oga, for example, does it. He did like this live stream with a few random, like, I don't know, random, but non-holo people, like, and they would basically give him like subjects, like random subjects, anything they wanted. Like, he'd be like, give me 3 subjects, maybe one. He would like narrow down to one object, one this, one that. They would give it to him, and he would spin a horror narration story around it at that moment in time, like immediately. And they're really, really cool. And I don't know how he does that. I am still admiring that. I wish I could, because storytelling, I love reading stories and listening to them. So someday. And Kageyama Shien is like, give him, just let him let him write scripts of stuff or act them out. Amazing performer as well, amazing singer. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about blocking my Oshi. Don't worry about it, because we get to that. Ku for the chess, alright? So, I want to talk about my Oshis in a moment. But first, we go to the last generation, the most recent one of the Japanese side. It's Uproar, and this is the ones that got me in there. I used to be another member, but they graduated, that's life. Yatogami Fuma, the leader. Look at... Guys. Look at Fuma. Look at this one. Look at Fuma. Look at this one. I can guarantee you, though, that I have dated sketches of my stuff, and also by Zola and whatever, that this is a coincidinky. A huge coincidinky. Because when he got released, I was just like my face cracked. You should have met my reaction when I was like waiting for, you know, for their reveals and whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try this VTuber stuff. I'm gonna have a look, and my face just cracked. I was like, konnichiwa. Oh my god. But he is great, okay? Evil twin? I think I'm the evil twin. They're such... It's like, I think they wanted to... I think around the time that they were letting them audition for new Holostars stuff, like for a new group. I think Yago or something expressed his will of having like this rebellious group. Like that goes against the stream. That is kind of a bit more... I don't know. Like, that's what he was looking for, right? And then these people came out. And yeah, okay, they have like a lot of talents or whatever, but they're such good boys. Like, he accidentally hired the goodest boys. So it's well, chat is also blocking. We can get into that, but it's Yatogami Fuma. It's Uyu over here, who's more chatting streams. Yatogami Fuma is games, but also overall just a really funny leader, really, and always pulling through, very reliable and professional, and a lot of experience too when it comes to VTubing things. And I think one of his first streams was him just like fangirling over Astel. It's also really cute if you have a look at that. And the one completely on the right is Rio, a singer. I think Yatogami Fuma at rapping. Rio is a singer kind of person. It's like a more mellow voice and a ghost. And a little bit more, actually, if you go listen to Rio, a little bit more androgynous tone, which is really nice. I love androgynous tones, we know that. Anyway... You know, the Oshis. Well, obviously, one of the Oshis is gonna be this guy. Because again, look at him. He even has the coat he wears. Looks like a coat, a fit I wore a while when I wasn't when I was a teenager, a little bit teenager and up. Like early 20s, actually. I would wear this at home. Like a big one, like a big fluffy coat version of this. So, you know, instead of like people wearing that blanket on themselves, I would wear that. I watched Uyu's debut stream. He's so funny. Uyu is crazy. The thing with Uyu is like he does these from the start, these super long streams. I don't know if he does them anymore, but I've seen that he did a few of them again. Like, yeah, his stamina is great. I think he weaned off that a little bit afterwards, but at the start when he debuted, oh my god, 8-hour whatever streams, I was just like, yeah. But those were not like you have to watch it from start to finish. It's literally you can walk in the door and just join the conversation as it is. Like I said before, the Holostars, I feel fandom is a strength of them too. They really curated, because of who they are, they're the goodest boys. They really curated such a kind fandom, like a very welcoming one. So you just come in and you just follow the flow. Like you post a heart, you post whatever, and they're very chill about it, really chill. If they do call you out, it's like a one-time thing and then you're back to it. But they're also good about the rules, which I do like. When you're outside of the rules, it's just, you know, Oh, I said third time kick, bye. I love that kind of stuff. I really do. Don't put up with shit. It's better. It's you know, sometimes you've got to sacrifice a few people that might make things really difficult for others for the sake to protect all your other viewers kind of stuff. And I think Cover has been doing a pretty okay job at that. I don't really know actually in general Cover, but what I've seen in the streams at least of some of like I've seen Astel do it, I've seen Izuru do it, just calling people out. And not always that mean or whatever, but clear enough, you know, that it's not unclear what they mean, unless you are trying to make it a different story. Anyway, Fuma. Watch him. He's super funny. He has this thing, hold up, can I find it? Amongst all of the clips that I have at the moment. Also, I might be posting the clips, but be sure to also check them out and give them like a view or a like or whatever it all really is. Where's the one that I sent out that I was having a laugh at recently? I think he ate something spicy or whatever. Hold up. Fuma, there it is. I wonder if it's gonna open in the right... Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but have a watch at him go. I don't know what he ate. But my man's going down. And his model is glitching out. Why is this model moving like that? like we're just watching a man die on stream. And the chat is just like, yay! In the corner. He's just like, me for real, yeah. He ate peyangu or something. Hell spice level peyangu, trying to completely eat it. And that is, I think, on the right side, maybe that's his camera where you can see how much he has eaten of it. Having a stroke ASMR. Maple story. Ass movement, yes. I don't know, I think it's so funny because he's just, my man goes down. Like, you have many reactions. You have people go like, whatever, like, you know. But he is just actually struggling. You can hear him go, shifting. He looks like an NPC that is glitching. Like, why is that happening? Like, how is the ramen stabbing? Anyway, I love Fuma. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I love Fuma. And then, like, on the official page, they're showing him, like, hold up, we can like show. Oh shit! I moved something I shouldn't have moved. On the official page, wait, hold up. They're like this. Oh, this is Fuma. This is Fuma. Yeah, this is what he's like all the time. This is Fuma for sure. No issue. That's the guy we promoting. He looks so cool. Also, love his fit, man. It's like biker kinda. Fuma is style icon for me at least. No questions. No questions. Yeah. Don't know how we got here, but Fuma is amazing. I opened Steam for no reason. I'm gonna play a game right now. My computer would die. Yes. Uyu long legs. That is 80% leg and a little bit 40% man. Magikarp uses splash is actually a really good way to to describe that. That's the movement. You're right. I was like, what is this movement? Why does it feel familiar yet not? It's splash. It's magic. It's a fish on dry. Yeah, when I saw Uyu, the thing, he's like 80% leg and then also heels. Like, he is so tall. And I think he has like, yeah, he's got like this little pigeon on his shoulder. Oh, they're actually showing all the fit. Queen. Uyu. This is giving like evil queen in Disney. This is giving evil Disney queen. Oh my god. The hair. Can we talk about the hair? Wow. Slay King? Yes, Slay. What the hell? The details on like the, what do you call that? On the bottom of the skirt too. There's like a little crown-like thing on the bottom. I can't zoom at the moment, but wow. And I love the hair. Love whatever they're doing. Love that even the pigeon has a new outfit. A diva. An actual diva. Always loved old woman Disney film. Old? Girl looks like she's barely out of her 20s. Old? BBC, we need to we need to reassess your standards. Hips, snatch. Wig, snatch. Face, glowing. Exactly. Oh my god. Wow. I love these sleeves as well. That is stuff I love. I wish I was taller. I wish I could do that kind of stuff. Like have like these sleeves with multiple details top bottom to them. Unfortunately, I'm potato sized, so. And the long neck and the elongation of the neck actually with like the pearls and girl. What is this? Oh. It sucks that I had to search in Japanese for the Payong stream to come up though. They ain't registered in English, Algo? I have no idea. I mean, they are Holo Japan, but they have a lot of dedicated translators, so it should come up, you know. And, you know, on Twitter as well. I found the clip just now on Twitter. I can link you, actually, if you would like. So you can, if you want to keep this in your hearts for future purposes that I don't know of, reactions or something, I think that would not be a bad idea. Wait, let's see where we are at. How do I do this again? How do I send something myself? I got to go to the studio, sorry. Then I click here. Then I hope I'm doing the right... Why does it say Discord? Wait, don't click. Don't click it. Don't touch it. Why is it disappearing in the chat? Don't click it. Wait, is it because I click from Discord? I'm sorry. Oh. I clicked copy the message though. Okay, then I don't know. One more time. Hey, one more time. Here we go. This is it. This outfit is peak. It's an amazing outfit. I don't know. Wow. I'm again the hair. The fact that they... Like, I just imagine them turning around. Because it seems to be like... His usual one has like the color differences like more towards the bottom and below. So that when he... I think when he turns around here... That the hair would have like this movement that it's... That you see the colors. If it like is a good like turnaround. Like... Turn around. Like a hair flip turnaround thing. That... You would first see all the colors, and then it would go back to like sort of whitish, pink whitish. That's my imagination. I was gonna watch more clips, but we're clocking their outfits now. I'm sorry. Utsugi Uyu. Would you like me to steal you away? The phantom thief infatuated with beauty. Yeah, I can see that. Rumor has it there are treasures only an idol can obtain. He's becoming an idol to get his hand on these treasures. Oh, well, he's doing a good job because he's already got the pearls, lady. He's already got the fit, lady. And the gems. Looks good. Yeah, I think they were like Kaito Thief themed. Okay. おやおや、クールでビューティーな子が配信してますね。アンバちゃん、こんばんは。こんばんは。クールでビューティーって言われる。Guys, you call me cool and beauty. I am cool and beauty today. What do you think of that? ね、こんばんは。青汁さん、ありがとうございます。ね、今回はね、今日っていうか、は、ちょこっとだけ。まあ、理由が特にないんだけど、ホロスターズ好きなグループホロスターズについてちょっと配信しようかなと思いますが、急に突然に途中で。別に理由がないけどな。特に。なので、 ごゆっくりどうぞ。ちょっとね、今回はその、ホロスターズっていう、カバー、株式会社のホロスターズの、公式ページを見ながらちょっと話していて、まあ、途中でクリップとかを見たりしてて、ちょっとやっていこうかなと思います。That kind of thing. なので、コメントは英語でも日本語でもどちらでもよろしくお願いします。Whatever language you like. Hell yeah, brother. You should get a second opinion on it. Yo, Blackie, you're supposed to back me up here, okay? You remember we supposed to back each other up when there's irregulars coming in or new people coming in. Remember we had this conversation, people. I said this before. There's new people coming in. We have to back each other up, okay? You have to go like, oh my god, like that they think I'm cool until they're trapped and can't leave anymore. We close the gates on them. We let them in. You're at the gate right now of my kingdom. You're telling them, turn around, nothing to see here. Don't do that. Say, come in, please, so they join our economy. Okay. Right, sorry, I forgot about that sometimes. Something you're not telling us, BBC gets banned on X, suspected as minor calls Utsugi old. BBC. So remain a little bit decent, okay? Whatever you guys do reflects on me too somehow or the other. Alright. Here we go. Oh, next fit. Sportsy. I do have to say, I don't know if it's gonna look different from the sides, but it does give her a little bit more of like odd kind of ellipse shape. It almost looks like it's kind of... The composition is drawn around that shape. The pose too. Either way, it's a bit more sportsy. It's a bit more modern VTubery, I guess. I don't know what I think about the pants with the pants color per se. I do love that there's a red border in that cap, in that hoodie. Yeah. But I see the vision. I don't know why sandals though. Is it because the pants are like that? Like, and this is just me personally right now living a little bit more in the city. I would never, for my life, wear sandals in the city. Not in bloody Tokyo. Ever. Just going out in general, your feet get really dirty, okay? I don't like those things when I come home and between my toes, I can when I come home and between my toes, I can trace where I've been. Oh yeah, okay, that looks like that cookie I stepped on when I was, I don't know, turning that street. Or I guess like it's a good hint if you ever get lost for coordination. Like you're walking and you look between your toes and you're like, that piece of gravel looks a lot like the piece of gravel I passed about that house over there, so I should take a turn left again or something. But I wouldn't advise if you're trying to be stylish, maybe only for the pictures but not for going out. For inside the house, maybe. To air out your feet. And they look sportsy too. They look like they fit well and sportsy. Like the material doesn't look like leather, which I think you sweat in. Oh, we're just doing outfit reviews now. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I just look at these things and I think I want to talk about the outfits. Don't question. The monarch, yeah. Yo, I'm innocent. An economy in the Banana Kingdom? Next question. We're just messing all around. All is good, Anba. Yeah. I'm good. You're good. We're all good. Sure, there's an economy in my kingdom. Everything's okay. But yeah, I don't think sandals is a good idea in the city. Maybe in nature it's fun to connect to things, like the grass or something. Either way, I don't mind the full of the fit though. It's very different from the previous ones. I do love that. You've got some variety between this one, this one, this one. Last one. Is this the last one? Oh! Okay, but I'm easy though. I don't know if I'm judging this well. I'm easy. A good kimono outfit, a good haori or whatever, and I'm done for. I'm way too easy. I don't know. That's something for you guys to judge. I'm not good at judging that. Is that shadow or is that a different gradation? No, that's actually different design color on the bottom. That is really cool. Need to let the dogs out. 美しすぎる。そう、美しいよ。さすが。Wow. And comfortable shoes this time. Let's go. Love the little tags at the bottom. Actually even find that it is a good fit, like a good, what do you call it? A good pair with Fuma's fit. Like with his regular fit even. You know, like on his ears, he's got those tags. Also, didn't look at Fuma's fit. I remember this one. I know this one. This is like Fuma being a little bit more like... probably on opium with that. Not good, but a bit more like dark. You know, it's kind of a tropey thing that they do. Kind of mafia-like. Love the shoes. They're so heavy. Love them. With... Oh, this pants. Okay. Actually cool. They went for an idea, but then went with pants instead of like actually having like sort of a more skirtish thing. Cool. Okay. Very red. Is he going back to school? Hmm. いいね。わしもこういうのいつか着てみたいな。ワッフ。せやろ。もうワッフって、もうどう考えても勝ちますよ。ワッフで。まあ、とりあえず、うちは弱点やね。あれ、ワッフ。着ていたら。なんか外出て、まあそこそこのイケメン風の、まあ地味な男子でもなんか言い方あれないけど、普通の方でも和風着たらちょっと雰囲気違うから、やっぱりかっこよくて。なんか歩き方も違ってくるからね。向こうがそういうの着ていたら、なんだろう、姿勢とか、なんか自分和風着てんなっていう、なんか外出て和風着てんなっていう姿勢も好き。なんか中から出るよね、なんかそのかっこよさが。まあ、個人的な意見なんやけど。自分和風着りたいな。Take it or leave it. Love mafia-like types. This gives me kind of Prince of Tennis. By the way, Prince of Tennis also something maybe news that you didn't get. Prince of Tennis, my beloved series that got me on the internet aside from Gundam Seed, and it got me into singing actually, voice actors and singing. Mina Jun, my queen forever. Let it all be known. Prince of Tennis is gonna end this series finally after 27 years. It has, I think, about 5 chapters left or something. Was it 5 chapters left? Is that I understand? So almost finishing up. Which the end of an era. So OGK はせやな OGK OGK か Maybe that's why a little bit OG, but it has that like Gakuran style over at the around the eri, around the what do you call that? The collar area. Yeah. I do like his hair over here. A lot, and I like that his little tag on the side, like his earring tag, has got like this, seems like a more greenish apple from afar color, like that. Last one. もう神様になってもうた。This is giving like godlike. I love that. I love how the kind of fur thing that he has looks like clouds. Got the wave, got a bird on there. Straight up looks like a full painting. This is a really cool concept. He looks like a painting. And genuinely, I think that the fur on the sides is finishing it off. Wow. Wow. Love the gloves. Love the pattern. I am biased though. Like the person who is there mama or is it papa? I don't know. The person who did the designs to birth Yatogami Fuma's vessel is an artist I really like, Sakshani. And they are really good with these kind of... Oh, wow. Love that. This is gorgeous. It's cool, right? I really... That fur idea is so cool. It's such a cool idea. Like, it's part of the painting. In the middle, you've got the painting with the waves. And then that's gonna form the clouds. That's so cool. Looks like gyarus on Matsuri or New Year. The gyarus have it more around their neck, though. Like, upwards. Like, more around their neck. Which is also really cool. I love that. I love the gyarus going for it around, like their coming of age ceremony as well. They really go all out. I love that, how they've been doing it recently. Like, in the past, they would be more traditional about it. These days, they even have long nails, and they've got, like, the hair. I've seen like people with a guy with like pink hair, but he really coordinated it, like pink hair and the strikes in his hair. He coordinated it with his clothes, with like his, I guess, coming of age clothes or whatever. It was really cool. Wow, good job. I don't know what's the outfit review suddenly. Mina serio. Well, we'll not do all of them. I just want to go over Uproar and then my Oshi in stars. Visual Oshi. Dio, so cute. I love just Dio's concept with the little ghosting over there. It gives Nintendo for some reason to me too. Like, I don't know why, like Mega Man Nintendo kind of vibes. Like playful, cute, adventurous. Like he's gonna actually fight in these clothes. Cutie. Love that also the ribcage is such a cool concept. You see that sometimes around like kind of like horror, fantasy adjacent kind of art styles. Like a ribcage that is see-through. But they got the ribcage but like cut out in the jacket. So technically he's showing a lot of skin, but you can't see it because he's a ghost and you can also see his ribcage. Ectoplasmic. And I love that the pockets, like, you know what? The pockets seem to be loose from it, but tied in the middle and then pulled up over there is such a interesting concept of shapes in the middle, right? I love that for the jacket. That's like it's not a new, but I've never seen this kind of cut for a jacket before in the front. Like I just imagine that the ribcage parts are like kind of cut out, right? Of the jacket itself. It's not part of the jacket. That is like literally his ectoplasmic body or something. Love skeletal structures, right? And the glow that they can put in it. It's such a good solution to have that like echo the blues and the glow that he has in his hair. I just love the fact that he's a ghost. Like, cause he flies around like this a little bit with his hands up, you know, ghost style. Love that. And then like kind of the ripped jeans, which is like clearly designer, but you could also think like, oh my god, did he get in like the ripped bottom part of his shirt? Like, did you get into an accident? How did you die? I don't know. That remains a mystery. His lines go like, you can see me too. This is my home. It's so full of life. A ghost who passed away while still determined to be an idol. Oh. He spent his early ghost days lazing around until, upon Fuma's invitation, he decided to aim to be an idol once again. He can't deal with ghosts and scary things himself excluded. That is sad. Gotta work on that, Mina serio. Gotta accept it all. Gotta head off. See you, Ku. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend, Ku. Bye, Ku. Have a great weekend. Ah. Is this a veterinarian fit? It's cute, but... You know, I know it's supposed to be cute because of the tampan. But it's giving me butcher. I don't know why. There's something about it where it's too cute. Maybe this says more about me than anybody else, like research test. But it's giving like... It's too cute for me. Like, I feel like he'll kill me. What is this one? I don't know. I see like the dog paw. So I just assume it's a veterinarian outfit. Am I wrong? Love the tampan though. I do love it. Even the socks and stuff under, it's quite daring. I feel like it's something I gotta get used to. Actually, something I gotta see move around. That's the issue. It's like frontal view, that's it. I feel if I see it move around, I might have like side view or something. Also, I'm partial to kind of that sort of tampon anyway. Like, I would wear it, but the... What do you call that? The front... Maybe if he had his hair up in a... Because maybe in my head, it's like you're working, so you would have your hair... Like, I'm used to a ponytail or something, or a bun. And because he's not doing that, there's a little bit of feeling that, like, there's more to this. You're not just working. Because working would have told you by policy that you would have to put your hair up. Even around animals. Maybe especially around animals because they pulled it or something. So I'm thinking, this is a disguise, Dio, and you are actually up to some no good, is what I think. And you're using your visuals to make us all forget that you're up to no good. It has potential, but the execution, right? The concept idea is really interesting, though. Shorts with loose socks is an A+, though, right? I like that. Like, I want to say it's apart from the rest of the top outfit, but I feel like it fits. Like I feel there's something there, a really good idea there. Like the way they draw the legs and everything too, that those All-Stars or whatever they are, with like the socks, the kind of gyaru socks, and then the tampan, like the shorts. I really like the idea. And even having that layer on top of the shirt a little bit. Then having something in the middle, but I don't know about the... What do you call that? I just said it. Not the skirt, Anba, the... Nee. Schort. I keep thinking schort and I keep thinking shorts. But it's not shorts. Apron! 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 The apron! Apron! Anba. The apron! Yes. The apron. That one I don't know about. And the hair. Because it's so kind of... like this one is quite busy and full. Then the hair won't be a shape that gets in the way. But here the hair shape is kind of taking over. The top of his head is kind of taking over in design compared to the rest of it under it. But not a bad idea, I do say. I think just putting his hair in a ponytail saved is easy. This one? Whoa! Cute gamer. Very different vibe when he puts his hair up. Cat gamer boy? He lost 10 years wearing different clothes. Tie the hair maybe. Like that? Yeah, right? I'm seeing a ponytail in the thumbnail for the next outfit. Yeah, we're seeing that. See, imagine this ponytail. I love this ponytail. I love that it's kind of escaping. Imagine that with this outfit. Am I stupid? Can you see the vision? I'm going to click real quick between it so you can see my vision. I don't even know it's going to capture that, but... You see my vision? It works. I think so it works. You don't have to agree with me, by the way, but I think it would work. I love the lace-up sweater. Yeah, Ooh, I'm seeing it now. On the right side, that little... Yeah, the lace is in there or something. The ribbon's, like, sewn through it. Love that idea. Like, I love the idea that in his designs, aside from this one, right? Like, this design and this design, there seems always something, like, kind of ripped or broken about Minaseiryu, which would fit with his story about being a ghost and shit happening to him. Also, I am partial to, like, wearing your sleeves differently on each side. I'm also partial to, like, having different socks on. It's something people don't see usually, but that's my personal opinion, so I'm liking this asymmetric sleeve thing. I do think I would piss off a lot of my neurodivergent friends. The ones who like symmetry or get pet peeved by non-symmetry. But if it works, though, in the shapes and the style, because he does pull it off with, like, on the left side having that ripped and then having that extra detail, like, the space of the left side being a bit blanke makes space for the right side to have that sleeve shape in there, and then the watch, if that makes any sense. Like, in terms of details on each area. Because you can't have, like, both area... No. You can have completely symmetrical both areas, but you can't just have one area naked and the other area really full. You have to, like, kind of balance it out somehow, like putting weights on a balance. And I think they're doing a really good job here. Pretty sure my Autism enjoys asymmetrical designs as long as they're balanced. Yeah, there we go. Pretty sure Absolute Territory is only for the legs to hips part, though, BBC. I don't know what that means. I see the vision, it works. Thank you. Yeah. The pants with Uproar on it, really cool too. And the shoes. Let's go. Heavy shoes, please. VTubers with heavy shoes, love it. I like heavy shoes on, like, 2D characters because it's giving Kingdom Hearts to me, and I like the kind of, sometimes not cartoonish effect, but the shapes it gives. Like a good heavy shoe, and then your leg in it, and then the shapes upward. I don't know. In an ideal world, if I was really rich. Also could make me taller, so I'm very partial to it. Last one. Ooh. It's interesting how both Uyu and Minase seem to approach Fuma more with this design. Maybe because Fuma just has that kind of wafu vibe to him. Skiana. Oh. What is that on the bottom? That piece of fabric. Because I can understand the vision of the skirt, and it's going left, right? Like, I'm just gonna call it a skirt. It's not a skirt, but kind of skirt-like thing. And it's streaming towards the left. But there seems to be a fabric over. Is that... Oh, it seems to be curled upwards from that. Like, the top layer curls upwards a bit, either due to the wind, so all these can curl up, or that is just the design of it, like it got kind of frozen into... Or not frozen, but hardened into the state. Which is an interesting choice if I think of it in 3D. Drawing-wise, it makes sense, though. Like, color blocking kind of gives a mermaid style. I love the jellyfish haircut with the bangs in the middle. Oh, yeah, sea, kind of. You're right. Also like what they did with the circles. I don't know, it's satisfying to see, like, the waxing and waning moon shapes, but retaining the circular shape, so you know where the eyes guide a little bit. めくってるんじゃね？風とかで。そうかなね。めくってると思うよね。なんか右側とか見ていたら、めくってるっぽいよね。目悪いなんから、わからん。そうやっと。信じたいです。Oh no, I know why he has that little feet on there. It's because he really likes cats. So he's got that little paw print on there. Ooh, like it. Like how somber it is too. Kind of funeral-ish, because he's a ghost. Theme-wise. You know, a bit sober, somber. Like it. Does he have any... Oh, and then he's got the cat ears here. And here's got the paw again. I see. It's because it's later on during his streams that we learned how much he loves cats. He's kind of low-key obsessed with them. Okay. And maybe next one we can go to is my Oshi. Or, right, my visual Oshi. I buy his merch though, so it's a really weird relationship where I'm not always in his streams because he does very particular ones, only particular of his streams. But I do when there's merch available and I can get some, I always want his or Uproars. If I get those, I feel like I've won kind of thing. But I like all of Holostars, so I never feel like I lose to. Easy. Always a winner. Where are they? No. Where? Oops. Keep clicking wrong things. Here we go. My man, he is every... Okay. He is the most beautiful, ideal character, design. Also his voice. We're gonna speak of this separately. When I saw the design of this guy, if you know me even just a little bit, you know that this is everything to me. It's like they went in my brain, took all the elements I loved, took it outside of my brain to evolve and elevate it even further to areas I didn't even know I think are cool. Oga, makes sense you would like him. I'm in the area I'm happy to be perceived, but it also hurts me physically. What is this concept? Okay. Please allow me to rant to you, and you just sit and you can close your ears, you can turn off the sound of the stream, just allow me to do this for you and let me have my moment, okay? His name is Aragami Oga, okay? Name Aragami Oga. And his profile, his lore is that he's an ex-military who had been fighting for 5,000 years in a parallel world. Let's start with that. 5,000 years in a parallel world. He is a sad, mad soldier boy. But after retiring from the military, he went sightseeing in Japan, where he was scouted by Shinobe. Then he was introduced to retro games and has been hooked ever since. But also, he's also a Mao. He's also like an evil overlord at the same time. So he's got magic and stuff. And I don't know when that slipped in because it's not on his official page I see, so... But anyway, his lore. I am very, very. I wouldn't say science fiction. That's not true. I'm speculative fiction weak person. Things with parallel worlds, a little bit of sci-fi in there, a little bit of dystopia in there. Just kills me. Okay, that immediate KO, easy, critical hit. You got me. Then they came out with his design, the shapes. He is so cool. And I know what you are thinking. You're thinking, oh, Anba, is it because his jacket is open so wide? No. If they gave him a full shirt with turtlenecks or something, I'm fine with that. It's not about the open jacket, bro. It's not about the open jacket for me. He's got such a... I wish those clothes... I wish I had them. They're so cool. And then we don't talk about his green eyes. We don't talk about his skin tone, okay? I'm very partial to this particular tone, you know? Everybody has their own stuff. That is all up to you and everybody else. But in characters, I'm so weak. I don't even play that. There's like this game called Grand Blue Fantasy. And they've got this guy in there that has... They showed it to me. I've started collecting some merch from him. I don't know who that is. I have no clue. I don't know. He's beautiful. And that's all I need to know. Yes, I am weak to a pretty face. Just... With green eyes, and then that combination of the greens in his clothes, like it's a simple kind of... But he looks like a military. He looks like he's from like some adventure... I wouldn't say like Log Horizon-ish, hack, whatever, sign world. Can we talk about this, please? And then he's got this ridiculous tie in there, which I thought was really funny. Because it gives him like, I don't know why, but it gives him like a cowbell bull kind of thing. I thought it was really funny. Look at this on the right side too. That looks like a cow hoof thing. Like a, what do you call from a stable. I just think that's really funny. And I'm very partial to like having that night thing under your jacket too. Like that patch under it that goes over one shoulder. And things on your neck. He's everything. The cut off of gloves. He's everything. And he is a narrator, a storyteller. And his voice... Sweet child. Oh no. Oh no. No switch. I wanna, what the hell? I wanna, there, what is this one? That does fit this situation a little bit. I really like Oga. That's all you need to know. This stream went from drama talk disclaimer to Oshi-mark. I'm not good at keeping up drama talk. The issue is I don't know enough, okay? I don't know why we're here. I was like, oh my god, maybe I can talk about it a little bit, but I'm not good at that. I don't have the information, and I don't have individual thoughts enough about those things. My individual thoughts are about other things. Other things in my life. I want to show you something else. So I'm going to be very honest and open to everybody here about the aesthetics I like, since we're in this moment and it will never come back, okay? You will never see me like this again because I don't want to. But I want to show you... something. So I said I was into Digimon, right? This is my favorite Digimon. This is Belzemon. Okay? I don't know if you can see him in the stream very well. Maybe I should scroll down a little bit. There we go. Belzemon. This is my favorite Digimon, okay? Can you, and my favorite from Batman? Batmon. Batmonton. Sorry. Let me find him. Where are you? There's one particular design of him that I like a lot. That's already seen, but... Oh, just saw him. Kind of drawn out. I wonder if it's like a particular artist, this person. It's maybe from a comic. As from the Bat Family one, I think they can find a webtoon. I think. Then this one is my favorite design idea, headcanon, whatever, of Jason from Batman. This is where it started. Kind of. No, this is where it started, in Digimon. Then we went over to Batman. Now we are here. We can understand... Anba likes masked man, I see. Only one guy with a mask. Well, no, that's... I guess the other one has a mask too. It's... I'm weak to colors, and I'm weak to green eyes. Very weak to them. In this specific combination of hair and everything. But I'm also... Look at the shapes. I want you to look at the shape design and not look at the logic of this, okay? Can you see that I am basic? I'm so basic. Leather jackets like these, in this shape. Sleek design under, but having like proper long pants and everything on, preferably. Gloves. Hair like this. What do we see over here? Again, that kind of good shoulders thing. Good shoulder to the waist tapering. Good actual boots. Actual pants to them. Leather jacket. And I guess masks are cool too, I guess. Gloves, or just giant hand with gauntlets on them. Thank you. Weaponry. Some lore in his designs. The red scarf on there and everything. Weaponry. What do we have here? The shapes. We've got the gloves. We've also got the skin tones, the hair, and the eyes that I like a lot. The expression. He has one eye patch because he's chuny, just like moi. Even has the horn over there, very cool. The boots. I don't change. That's all I want you to know. And maybe you should look deep into your own heart and see if you have these kinds of tropes that will never leave you, and then you will understand, and you won't think I have a switch on or a switch off. You'll think that's completely logical, Anba. I completely get where you're coming from. There's nothing wrong with you at all. You know exactly what you're talking about, and I think you're a visionary, and I will say thank you very much, as usual. That is what I do, because I am the Banana Prince. Thank you very much. Yes, boxy leather jacket, paired with military inspired. Yes, yes, yes. If you find any characters like this, you can... Bruh, when I was playing Cookie Run... Because people are like, why are you playing Cookie Run Kingdom? I did not know myself, okay? This is something I figured out myself recently when I was talking to a friend. Look at this. Look at this. Because this is my conspiracy board, or my friend helped me with that. They were like, Anba, you have a type. Like, how do you know my type? Then they're like, well, you got it. I said, what do you like? I was like, Belzamon, Jason. Then I'm like, but what a Cookie Run Kingdom. You look at Cookie Run Kingdom, my favorite character, the one that I played for and the one that I stopped playing anymore because he wasn't around anymore. He didn't get any updates in the meta. This is Red Velvet Cookie. What do we see? And we hate that we see this, okay? Jacket. The boots, kind of. The gloves, or the huge hands, which we can see in Belzamon as well, because it's cool. It's like a grappling thing. It's like that Gundam that grabs and pushes their enemy in, and it can like crush a skull. Really cool. Not in a weird way, just cool, okay? Odd eyes, kind of. I like when the eyes kind of have something going on. Can we see the vision? Like one man, different shapes and sizes. Yes, I liked him in all of these. Like one trope. I am so basic. I am so simple. Like I thought I was a person, but I am not. I am a trope, a walking trope myself. I'm sorry, I'm not interesting, and I am boring, and I am so easy to categorize. But I must admit, and this one is the pinnacle. Set aside all the characters because they're different types of importance to me, right? Set aside all of that. This is the number one for me out of all of them. Now you understand what my visual issue is. Oh, not issue. My visual merits are with Aragami Oga, okay? That second pose is okay. It's okay. Even the pose switches. Can we talk the shapes? Okay, here is that expression and pose shift. Hold up. That's so cute and cool that we got everything from Oga. That's so smart to put on, and you can see a bit more of the designs. The vision, it calls it. It is the vision. You have a vision. Everybody has a vision. Deep inside your heart. I am breathing. I am breathing. Okay. I'm breathing. It's fine. He looks like a college jock, but like executing it not very well. But then also a little bit of a nerd. Love that for him. Love the straps at the bottom. The designer of green horn, green weird ass glasses. Let's go. You look like an artsy student that incorporates the jock thing with the jacket. The fuck is this one? It's peak Blackie. It's everything we wanted. It's everything we want out of a guy. To be Asus fits his character probably more. His hair is great in this. Wow. Look at his hair go. Speed Racer. Also kind of has that hair shape and glasses shape of that new Digimon Beat Break main character. Oh no, he looks like a nerd who's trying to have Daigaku. Yes! He wants the Daigaku debut. Is that a crop top Letterman jacket? I think he's just very tall. I think he's supposedly like 190 or whatever, 200 or whatever centimeters in human form. So he probably can't find the jacket in his size with the sleeves properly fit. I really don't know why it's that high up. Or I think the shirt is just too long. Let's go, skateboard nerd. He's too tall. The jackets in Fantasy Japan don't fit him. Exactly. Oh, woe is me. My legs are too long. My torso is too long. Bloody trope. Anyway. Are you that dude from Twisted Wonderland? I don't play Twisted Wonderland, but like, what's his name again? Scar, I think, in Twisted Wonderland. Also, don't play the game. Don't know about the game. But my friend only had to show me. There's something about him. There's something about him. And it's not the ears. It's totally not the ears. It's the eyes. Anyway. Why? Like, I don't know. Yeah, Loki. That color scheme. That vibe. Is that what we're doing now? Seems a little bit more lackadaisical with it though, but I don't really know his character. Okay, I probably shouldn't be showing that because this could go really wrong. Twisted Wonderland is a very interesting and very diverse fandom, as I understand. It's the Osama fit. My friend cosplays Leona. Oh, it's not the ears, the eyes, or the skin, or the expression of body language, or the leather jacket. No, it's none of that. What are you talking about? Anba will not survive. I don't see the issue. This is royal. And yellow royal. So, you know, heads up to the banana kingdom or citrus. I don't really know. Banana, hopefully. Like it, love it. I like it when they have these kind of... This is like this really the romance fantasy novel trope kind of thing. Like, especially... I love the shoulder designs on the left side. Kind of going in and out. Different jacket-like. Love it. Good job, Oga. My man's trying so hard to... This is like Daigaku debut attempt number 1. Number 2. If somebody walked around like that though outside, I would be like, wow, that's so cool. That's a really cool jacket. Love the pants. Like, is it just that he can do no wrong in my eyes, or is he genuinely cooking with this design? I can't with the... Lucky. Look, okay, objectively. Step away from, like, whatever disgusting you heard me breathe, okay? Don't worry about that. Think more deeply. Think more deeply, less closely, okay? They take a 5-step back, everybody. Objectively. Objectively, is it that Oga can do no wrong for me? Or is this genuinely peak? He's found a jacket that fit him. Yeah, he found a jacket. There we go. His arm looks broken though. Yeah, the pose seems a little bit distorted. We're gonna kind of ignore that, okay? That can happen. Don't know. Maybe it's like a rigging or whatever thing. We're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna talk about the fit itself. The idea of the concept, the vision of the fit. Love the necklaces. Okay? Love that there's a choker. Love that there are necklaces under there and that they dangle that much. I really don't think this is peak though. He's cooking with this outfit. As someone who's balls deep into fashion, this is a fit that works. No socks? Crazy. Okay, that is kind of true. But this is like a comfort level thing for me. Maybe it's socks in there down there. But I find no socks, the idea of it, difficult. Because I just think of the scraping in your shoes that might happen. So hard that I can't judge it based on its visuals as much. And I think it's a little bit naked. Like, I think socks add a layer, which is always fun. Why go away the chance of layer when you could have it, you know? Ankle socks. Yeah, I think they're lower socks, probably. The only thing is I have a lot of shoes like that because I need them to keep walking straight, you know? I have that leg thing going on, so I can have lower shoes, but it's better to have them above the ankle for support, right? And sometimes if I do lower socks in there, people are like, are you not wearing any fucking socks? I'm like, I'm wearing socks. It's just, I took the first socks in my box that are first socks and I didn't think about them and I just went out because I'm clocking everybody, but my fashion sense is nothing. I'm literally like, the world is the canvas and I am the viewer. I don't gotta look good for nobody. He does wear a 3/4 thing though. So then, I guess that makes, and low. So now if you put socks it might be a bit too much. Or like a peak of white would have been nice, maybe. I'm not sure. Can't judge that. I just think of the discomfort of walking around without socks. But so I just imagine he has socks in there. Which we can't see. Love the pants. Anba's model. I appreciate that. That's what I'll say from now on. If anybody has something to say to me, I'll just be like, you just don't understand modern art. That pants simulator is very comfy. Oh, yeah, it looks. And the amount of... Not gonna lie, I'm very attracted to pockets. I love it when things have pockets that are deep enough to put stuff into. It's kind of my thing. Okay, so we're a little bit divided on whether he's cooking or not cooking with this outfit, but... Maybe it's my idea. I love these kind of shirts, though, on this body type. No, I just love him. I just love Oga. Anyway, we've just been gushing on his looks as if he's only a pretty face, which... He could go by on just his pretty face. Just model Oga. Stand around and be pretty. But that would be degrading. Okay? That would be very degrading. And that would be like kind of... What do you call that? Objectifying him when we don't need to objectify him, okay? Alright, so Oga comes in a pair with this other guy called Cien as a mafia. These two. Bing, 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 bing. I'm gonna show you one clip of him. Which one should I pick? The son sent me a whole bunch. Wanna pick one, wanna pick one, wanna pick one, wanna pick one, wanna pick one. This one seemed to be fun. Do you want to see Oga in 3D? Yes, we want to see Oga in 3D. Do you want to see him move now? What the outfit looks like since we've seen it right now from the front? Yes, we do. Okay, well, we have Cien, his, his genmate, doing the camera. Fine by me. It's educational. Please show us, Prince Anba. Oh, no problem, no problem. はい、じゃあ、見せてあげよっか。優しいからね、おじさまは。This is English subbed, they say.
撮影会やっていこうということでカメラマン呼んでます じゃあカメラマン
Okay, I need to stop the other BGM because it's a little bit too much for my ears too. Then you have enjoyed this one. There we go.
今日はね、あと一人
Even his 3D looks good. So sad that they're cutting the 3D. Okay, don't think about this, Amma. Don't think about it. Just think about the good times. Okay, we're gonna celebrate the good times. Okay, thank you.
カメラマン呼んでます。じゃあカメラマン来てもらおうかな。カメラマンさん。
これが荒神王が 3D オフィムの配信じゃ。
Look at his glowing. You know, the reason why I can't always watch Oga is because I can't, his voice, his everything. Do you feel, can you feel from my voice, from my energy right now and how you know me usually? Can you feel how much energy he takes me? So I buy his merch a lot. Anyway.
わあ、来たー来たー。おお、影山支援士が来てくれましたね。
おいっす
おいっす支援ちゃんどうよ。
3D お披露目、
His voice!
よう見ててくれた今まで。
いや、なんなんあれ。
なんなんあれじゃねえよ。かっこよかったのが、かっこよかったのが。
いや、一部さ、あのさ、ちょっとさ、
気にしてたから、ちょっといろいろ見たいんだわ。
Yeah, showed him. I mean, show
はい。それ背中ね。
the fashion. Look the back. Up there, shapes. I love the shapes. Also very partial to the shapes of in Persona 5. Like the jackets, but what I love, like Persona 5 is like dangling out, so the long coat, which I like a lot, but I also like when it tapers a lot around the waist. Again, for shapes. We wanted hexagon shapes. We want shapes in the sleeves. Whoever designed him, the bags where he can actually put shit in, the way it dangles. Then he can put things in there and add shapes, more shapes, and belts, and green in the back. Silver. Oh! The gloves not being completely fingerless, but having some. Whoever designed Oga just. Wow. And then whoever decided that his voice can live in there and his personality. He puts games in there. Oh, green!
そうなってたんだ。
そうそうそう。
俺と似てんね。はいはい。
足のね裏とかね、この後ろ側とかね。
緑色のね。
お尻とかも見る。
そういうデザインになってた。
Are those his socks peeking out? No, that's probably warmers or something.
ケツ見せなケツ。
Okay.
あんまり取らないでもらえますか。
うん。
ちょっと隙間の方を見て。
そう。
ここに住みたい人いるんじゃないかな。
ここにいっぱい住みたい人がいるかもしれない。
Okay.
小物もあれだね、めっちゃ綺麗だね。
Accessories. Love the necklace. Zoom in on the necklace, please. Thank you. Jewelry. Oh. Shit, that's cool. I don't know if I like love it or if I want these. Blackie is fighting YouTube again. His waist is so tight. He has such a yeah. Wow.
これいくらすんの？これ。
Oh, and I love the fact that it's like kind of padded in his. It looks so comfy to have that on your neck. I have a lot of times like when I have like the higher things up or like a higher collar that it scratches the back of my neck. Then I had to cut out the tickets because they're scratchy. But then whatever is left of the ticket still kind of scratches and I get red on my neck, right? This looks so comfortable. And it's weighted a bit with the metal. Oh, look at the blade. If we're not seeing this again, don't lose it. It's positive vibes only. That tie is so, I don't know why he has that tie. What's the fucking point of it? Nobody's gonna recognize it as a tie. I love it. Love the design on it.
じゃあさ、まあまあ、全身は一応くまなく見たからさ、表情とか。
I'm just hoping that we can enter this in the archives. You know what I mean? Like, if anything ever happens, channels bomb, at least I have this to look at Oga. My own bloody stream. Oh, cute! Oh, cute! And another thing. Do you know on Alien Stage, my favorite character is Ivan? Which should also not surprise too hot. He's got a snaggletooth. Apparently, I really like teeth. I like teeth. What the fuck? That's weird. I like sharp, kind of sharky teeth. Edda has them too. Edda not gonna lie, I really like your design. For reasons that we have discussed a little bit here, but not to be weird. But anyway, the teeth, I like those sort of
いいじゃんいいじゃんいいじゃんいいじゃん。
てかさ、
glowing eyes again open every time it's a hit.
これさ、
Shark teeth, yeah, yeah, shark teeth.
はい。
Oh, Gundam pose!
ふわっ
あ
ふう
あじゃあフィリーモーショ
Also,
ンした
he loves Gundam.
今もしかして
何それちょっとよくわかんないけど。
もしかしてなんかウィング的な
Also, yeah, Gundam Wing. Yes, thank you, my favorite anime. Also, what I want to say is the anime that got me on the into anime actually, into anime itself, was on the TV. We all know that. Not important. More importantly, Oga likes it. He does Gunpla in his streams. Up my alley, calm streams, just watching a guy with his Gunpla, talking in that voice, with those visuals. What more do we want in life? I don't know. That makes me happy, you know? Makes you happy, makes everybody happy in life that wants to watch it. I like those things.
あ、それね。はいはい、ジャストコミュニケーションね。
Oh, na na na, the communication, the references, my
はい。とい
guy.
うわけで、両手じゃない、両目を見えました。さあ、
アイパッチも外せるんだね。
外せるよ、もちろんだ。
I
さあどうだ
punch
じゃあ他に
gang.
笑った表情
I kind of see your vision now.
以外に
Thank you.
おい
Let him get angry when he's angry.
これ
やばいや
が
ばいやばい
俺の怒りだ。
やばいやば
Okay,
い
I'm just gonna give you the link so you can enjoy him more because I need to not do this in public. I need to, I mean, I could. I did. Too much, too long. You warned me. Is. I get so tired when I like things that I need to calm down a lot. I bottom eyelashes, yes. Roguish smile, yes. You guys get the see. You have to look twice to see the vision. That's how art works. That is an issue I have these days as well. Little rant incoming. What I have these days as well, a little bit of an issue is that people don't look at art correctly. They just look at art, scroll past, but they don't really look into it. There's messages inside there. There's details inside there. And the more that you look at it, the more familiar you get with it, like a friend. And then you start to like it. That's how liking works. So you might think modern art or abstract art or Picasso is weird at the start, but you'll have to keep looking until you find something you like. That's how art works, is I think so. And then you'll open your mind. It's different from, it's like reading, where you reread a sentence and really start to understand it. But then looking at art is, you look at art until you find things you like. Look at art that way. Start with that. That's my advice. Anyway, Oga is art. That's the Holostars. A little bit. Can watch some clips and then we're gonna end it. Not because I want to, like, you know, write on the, I don't even earn from this channel or whatever. I just want to introduce you. And if you are able to find the clippers or whatever in the translators links that I put up, go to them. You don't even need to watch completely if you don't feel like it, but click and like. I'm going to show you an incident that is legendary amongst the Holostars fans, which you can enjoy. It's a story I just want to leave everybody with. For mostly like sort of first to third gen or whatever people, fourth gen, whatever people. So these three were hanging out together and they're talking about that.
に行った後に少しね、だからロベルと僕は2人だったからなんかちょっと話してたんだけど、なんかアステルが戻ってきてないのに、ちょっと俺ももうちょっと行ってこようかなみたいなこと言い出してそわそわしてね。
てかね、
いや戻ってきてから
時間にして多分ね、1分か2分間よ。多分
They were hanging out is the context.
1、2分やけね。
僕視点の話をすると、アステルが帰ってきてないのに
They both went to the bathroom, but Tema was sat at the table in a
も
cafe.
しかしてこれってもう僕と2人で喋りたくないのかなってちょっと思って
This is at the start when they weren't that familiar with each other. Now they're all like super tight with each other, but they're kind of still in an awkward phase, you know, as co-workers or whatever. And Tema is just kind of like, maybe he doesn't want to be alone with me or talk to me, right? And that's why they both effed off to the bathroom.
たぐらい
そんなことまで思ってたの？
寂しいなってなんかだってさっきトイレ行ってなかったみたいな すでに5回目ぐらいのトイレだったのね、もうロベル。
僕がそもそもトイレに行きたいって言う前に、その前にロベルは行ってんのよ。
俺は何回も
しかも
言ってる。
3回ぐらい行ってたからね、あれ。3、4回
ね。言ってた。俺は早いから、そういうのね。
早いからね。
言ってた。
めっちゃ行くじゃんって。しかもアッセル帰ってきてないのに、そう行きたがるって、どんだけ席立ちたいねん、この人と思って。
天満してます、そうだ。
心は泣いてたの、僕は。
なるほど。
でもまあ、行かないでなんて言えないじゃん。ちょっと行かない。置いていかないでなんて言えないから。
まあ言えへんな、確かに。
まあ、でも、汗入ってるよみたいな。まあちょっと結構行きたいから行くわみたいな感じで。
伏線張ると、その時なんだっけ、締めのアイスクリーム来たんだよね。
そう。
締めのアイスクリームがちょうど来たタイミングだったんだよ。
俺はそのアイスクリームが来るまでは俺もそのショーの手はずだったのね。ショーの手はずだったの。
They were still trying to be idols at the time, so it kind of broke a lot of people, I think. They're like, bathroom?
アイスが運ばれてきた瞬間に視覚で冷たいものを捉えてしまったがゆえに、なんかお腹が痛くなってきて。
Also, Roberu has a lot of stomach issues. He has to go to the bathroom a
こっから
lot.
やばいんだよ、こっから。
地獄よ、もうほんと。
地獄なんだよ。
アイスクリームが来た瞬間に、待って、ちょっとお腹が痛いかもしれないっていう手はずがちょっと変わってきて。
変わっちゃった。
だからその時に天満にちょっと俺お手洗い行ってこようかなってなってるターンよね、これは。
で、ちょっと僕は寂しくなってたっていう。
天満が寂しくなってるから、俺は本当に若干冷や汗が出始めてたね。
結構ガチだったんだよね。
I'm blocking the subs.
で、その時アステルは、
I'm blocking the subs? Really? I am. I don't matter. I really don't matter. Hold up. By myself. There. Hope it blocks a little bit less.
お手洗いにいるわけなんだよね。
たくさん食べたから、
排出する時間。
排出時間だったのよ。
そうね、それでアステルがその中にいて、で俺がこう席を立つわけだよね。
で、さっきも言ったけど時間にして1、2分ね。僕トイレに入ってから
ここまで
だから
すごい長編小説みたいだけど、1、2分の出来事です、ここまで。
2分のね、ほんと。
で、こう席を立って、で、俺ももう結構限界が来てるわけだよね。俺もなんかそのアイスを見ちゃったがゆえに、これ気抜いたら出るなって言って
で、一応席とそのトイレ間ってまあ10メートルぐらい、
まあちょっと距離あって、
距離はあったね、ちょっとね。
まあでも全然声普通に聞こえるぐらいの距離で
You can still hear them
そっからはね、
from his
ロ
seat.
ベルの攻防が始まるわけよ。
And everybody could hear
ひ
them.
どい攻防がね。
なんだね、アステル君。
問題はいるのよ、他のお客さんも。
There's a lot of other people in the diner present as well. And you need to know that streamers from real life experience can be pretty loud. I think I'm one of the quietest ones, and that says a lot, I think. Let alone professionals.
間のところにちょうどいるのよ、お客さんが。ガチガチに食べとるんよ。
いたね。
で、いた。
まずね、第一声、ドンドンドンドン。
So everybody hears a bomb bomb.
開けてくれ。
やばい。しかもそれがでけえの声が。僕の席まで全然聞こえるから。
開けて
開けて開けてって声が。そのかなりね、もう間3、4席ぐらいあって。
Astel's in the toilet. Roberu goes, dun 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 dun, open it. Astel.
いるところでの開けてとか聞こえてきて。僕は下を向いてた、もう席で。
Tenma looks down. He's like, I'm not related to them.
いや、
で、僕ちょっと入ったばっかなんよねって。
そう。で、アステルは結構ね、その時多分俺のまだ危険性、俺のその危機感に多分察してないから、
ふざけてんのかなって
思って。そう、ふざけてんのかなぐらいのテンション感だったよね、最初ね。そう、だからアステルも、僕まだ入ったばっかだよみたいな感じで。
まだ無理だよって言ってた。
もうただ、俺そんな声すらも聞くと、俺入れないんだってなってくるじゃん。このドアって開かないんだってなるじゃん。そうするとね、またお腹がキューって締め付けられてくるの。結果出そうになるもんね。
あるよね、そういう時で。
でも
安心感を得たかったのに。
そう。
それが叶わなかった時にさ、
叶わなかったから
一気に来るよね。
そう。
わかるわ。
そんでもうなんかね、いろんなねことがね頭に浮かぶ。
I know this one is a classic, right?
年末だなとか、3店舗の3人で楽しくご飯来てるなとか。俺でも今漏らしそうだなって。
走馬灯なんです。死ぬ人じゃん。
そう。でも 1個あったよ、選択肢の中に。このまま漏らしたらどうなるんだと。最悪ね、これ最悪のケース。ただ、もう1人だったらまあいいと、別に。ただ、この後もあると。2人と話すアイスを食べる時間もあるんだと。
確かにね。
となった時に、これ漏らしたまま帰るのは良くないなってなって、で、俺はやっぱ目の前の開かない扉に懇願したわけだよね。アステル、開けてくれ。
そう結構本当に結構してたよね。しかもね
じゃあ
もうね15回ぐらい言われた。
全部聞こえるからね、その自責まで。
僕があと1分待ってねって、1分よ。1分待ってって言っても無理だ。20秒。
いや、そのアステルもさ、その扉越しにさ。
You're not lacking. Nobody's speaking full Kansai, Ben. You should be used to it a little bit. But he speaks a bit more kote kote. I speak a little bit of Kansai, Ben. He's kote kote. Means like very, very dialect.
それも結構聞こえてたのね。それも聞こえてたけど、まあわずかに。じゃあまたもうあと30秒とか言ってたら、いやもう無理みたいな声がずっと。
I can't hold it anymore. Can't hold it anymore. Asa, open the door. Asa, open the door.
必死だったからね、俺はその時は。
Asa says, no, one more minute. 30 seconds. Everybody in the diner is just like, what? And Tenma looking at the table like, no, I'm not related.
短くしてくれるの、時間を。
Yeah, they're like negotiating.
30秒になって、もう一息みたいな感じで、アステル、開けてって言ったら、わかった、あと10秒って。
そう。
でも逆に10秒って言われると、俺が不安になるの。アステル本当に10秒で出てこれっていう、そっちの心配になってきて、
Have you ever listened to Vivi talk? She's like the final boss.
いけないよね。いけないんよ。
10秒でいけるわけないの、どう考えても。
いけるわけないの、そんな。
Final boss of dialect? I think there's another final boss in Hololive, I think, or whatever. Don't quote me on that, but I think I saw like a clip because I was looking at dialect stuff. Somebody who just went full on Aomori Ben in stream. That's not understandable. That is final boss. When they go Kagoshima Ben or Aomori Ben, it's a completely different language. I can't understand a single thing. A single thing. I don't know what the pronouns even are in that.
我々地獄だから本当に地獄やったね。こっからはお互いもなんか俺は本当に申し訳ない気持ちしかないし、アスルはもう背中が語ってたもん。ああやだな。いや解放してもらえたんです。
僕はまだでも本当にもうズボンもとりあえずかろうじて上げてるけどね。綺麗にはしたけど。まだその上げきってないみたいな。
そうね。
もう僕がその手を洗うとかまだ全然なわけよ。とりあえず立ち上がっただけだから。
すぐね。
The details.
漏らされたら困るしね。
そうね。
だからね、一つの個室に二人が存在したよ。
やだわ。
And they weren't that comfortable with each other yet. It's to the point Tenma thought they disliked me for disappearing, but then he hears all that.
で俺も
って言ったら。ダメだよって言ってダメだよアステルもうダメだよって
ダメだよ
おもむろにねロベちゃんはもうズボンを下ろして
そうだアステルが出ていくのを待たなきゃいけない。
Blackie's fighting YouTube. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
アステルが手を洗って出ていった段階でこう
Why does BBC keep getting banned from
俺は
chats?
でも無理だよと。アステルちゃん俺そんな君が手洗う時間待てないよ。
He can't wait for him to wash his hands, so he goes in.
下ろしてペンザに座ってた。
Puts his pants down and gets to sit
で急にねロベルもね恥じらいが生まれるの。
そりゃそうよ。
それでって言って。
そりゃそうやで。
本当にね、トイレ入った後はより聞こえた。
お互い
Everybody's hearing this in the diner.
必死に喋るの。
ロベルの音聞きたくないってなってね。ロベルの排出音を。
いやそうなの。俺もそれだからちょっと聞かせらんないってなって、俺もちょっと喋んなきゃいけないと。
So Robert feels awkward and he's like, I'm so sorry.
ごめんね。
大丈夫よ。
It's okay. In the rest, the entire diner and just Tenman listening to this.
さすがにもう本当ずっと下向いてたよ。やべえなって思ったんだけど。
しかもテンマ違うねんで。
爆笑しちゃったわあれは。
俺らもう一個戦いあったんだよ。 知らない。そんなね、天馬笑ってて知らなかったら、もう一個戦いがあったんだよ。
引いてた、あれは。ドン引きして聞いてたよ。
なんでアステルが俺をまず一個に
Yeah, I don't think you're coming back there anymore. I would never.
まずね、事実を突きつけられたの、俺は入る前に。アステル、
hurry up, hurry
ロ
up.
ベル、紙がない。
He's like, no better, there's no paper.
アステルはもう終わってるんだけど、それは伝えられたの、ロベル、紙がない。
嘘、あ、そうだったの？
Oh no.
どうすんのって言われて、でももう俺はそんなこと知らないから、最悪、今俺財布あるから服はそれで。
No! Use the money in his wallet.
最悪それで行くわっつって、で、本当にないよ、大丈夫、使い切ったよって言われて、で、こう普通こう備え置きのがさ、何個かあるじゃん。
It's so bad. Just imagine yourself in either any position is the worst.
アステルもそれを教えてくれて、いや、ほんでなんか替えの置きもないよって言われて、
The people in the diner are just like hearing this entire play.
行こうっつって。
でもしょうがないね。
There's no paper. I'm coming in.
出すしかないもんね、もう。
Don't wash your hands. I'm coming in. I got it. I got it.
で、もう大きい声出すじゃん。で、そっからはトイレットペーパーを探すフェーズに入るわけなの。
Oh god.
大きい声で。大きい声でね、音をね。
ちなみにそれで言うとね、僕は出るわけですよ。
So he gets out of the bathroom.
届かんのんよね。そのドアの鍵とか。その座ってる人は鍵閉めれないんだよ。僕出るじゃん。
ああ、そういうことか。
He didn't lock the door.
あ、そうかそうか。座ればいいものを。
俺だからチキンレースしてたからね、あの間はトイレットペーパーない漏れそうを俺アステルさえも見なかった。俺が普通に便座に座ってるとこを見られる可能性も。
If somebody just could come in afterwards, open the door and
閉めれんかったのよ。いや無事にね、トイレットペーパーね発見したのよ。
あったんだ。
あったの。だからお札で拭くことはなかったんだけど。
よかったよかった。
アステルが出てく瞬間に、アステルちょっとそこ開けてっつってパッて開けたら、あるよアステルって言って。
So loud.
なんか本当に宝物を見つけるってこういう感覚なんだろうなと思った。本当に。
僕はもう若干もう引いて、そっかっつってもうじゃあ、気が済むまで。
いや、本当にあの説はね、申し訳なかったと思う。俺も冷静さを失っていたと思う。
Oh my god.
怒られたもん、天満。
I'm just giving this to you because this is like a legendary occurrence that happened. It's what do you call that? A canon event for the poor guys. Why am I still blushing? Please, I'm not over this. Which number is it? Not this one. It's more this one. What a hell of a situation to be in. Yeah, I love these kinds of talks. I really like it's like radio. It's like podcast. It's like mundane, but it could happen to you. But also, why did it all have to happen to them? Kind of thing. Like, how do you get yourself there? Oh my god, poor guys. I have so much fun with these people. I don't even know. Either way, have a look at all of them. If you just go like clips or something holo and then funny clips or something, you're gonna find a lot of them that you can enjoy. I guarantee. Then don't forget to, I think it's like kind of at this point, maybe something of support you can do is after you've watched it, whichever clip it is, the clippers are good enough to put the link in the description. You click on the description link, and the only thing you do is just go in there and at least click like. If you want to leave a comment, you can do that. It can be like a heart or a star, whatever, or Oshi-mark, whatever it could really be. And I think it doesn't just apply to Holostars, but to anybody you like. I think that's like one of those small things you can do to really support them, and they really get a lot out of it, as I understand it. Like, that's basically what their bosses, the ones who choose whether they give them cuts or not, look at. So Hololive as well, if you like Hololive members or something. For example, Vivi. Or anybody else. Like, Vivi-san, I don't really know them, but, Or maybe I do know them. I look at lots of clips and stuff when I can, after I have some time, because 3 hours, I'm usually at another place, or doing something else. I used to watch all of the Roberu Nightmare stuff. No idea if they still do things together. I think they still do. I think I saw even some dancing thing a while back. I'm leaving a like and comment and Yuma Peyong stream. Yes! I think that would be really nice. Yeah. Of course, you can also do that for mine. But, like, in my case, it's more about, like, visibility. Algorithm push, even a little bit, would get me sometimes somewhere. because algorithm picks up randomly, but does prefer if you have like at least some viewership, right? So you can do that for me too. That would be really cool. But just know that these people actually get money out of it. So please, especially do for like the Kigyo, the company people. They've got like other people looking at their numbers too. So you kind of want to help them, is what I think. Oops, Fuma, got the name wrong. Yeah, Fuma. It's okay. Fuma. Yeah. Is most of just what I wanted to rant about today. It's nothing more, nothing less. It's I've got a whole bunch of clips. Maybe I can give like a bunch of links on Blue Sky. I don't know if anybody's on that, but I can also throw them in the Discord server. If you're ever a little bit bored and you're like, oh, these are a bunch of clips like the ones Banana-san sent me that you might want to look at or something else. It made me laugh. The Fuma one makes me laugh every single time. It's just so excessive. Get well soon, Anba. Thank you very much. Yeah. Anything. Oh, wait. Else that I wanted to say. There was something else. This is more related because before we leave, right? Because I'm in a bit going to maybe end the stream. Because that is just, you know me. I come in, I'm like, this is what I want to say, and then I'm out. Aside from saying, you know, happy, not Valentine's, happy Easter. Let's see. Oh, actually, yes. There was one more thing. So I finished up lyrics for a producer, and I sent them out the directions and stuff. So something new is going to come out where I wrote lyrics for, and I actually did a lot about world building and things like that, and helping with how to pronounce things and whatever, because I wrote lyrics. Really cool worldview, world vibe of that producer. It's Cats. So I don't know when they'll ever release it. You know, that's on their schedule. But if you ever find the time, this person, they make really cool, like the one on top, Cats. They make really cool stuff. They animate, like this entire thing that they have over here. This is all animated by themselves and drawn by themselves. They do 3D animations as well. Lots of OC stuff. Lots of original stories if you like these kinds of things in Vocaloid. Because, you know, stories. Love them, all of these. They're going to release something maybe in the near future where I am involved. And another thing where, let's see, I think this is something that recently came out. Let's see if I can find if it's out already or not. Oh yeah, there's this one. Nada. It's like a new song by Dog Blue Cat where I did translations that maybe you'll see in the translation button over there for this one. But also this channel is going to release some, what do you call that? Anniversary thing for the song Kaminar, which if you low-key remember, I covered before. And there's also the song that got me to meet all these cool people in the Latino side over 10 years ago, I think. Then I did a cover in Spanish. And I drew Miro, my dog at the time, my late Miro, my doggy, and myself walking back in the day. And I mixed it myself, which... Oh my god, I don't know Spanish.
Tal vez pueda buscar un medio para finalmente yo volver.
Low. Anyway, whatever this is, Kaminar, the original song has its anniversary, and there will be something pretty cool coming out that they already announced, I think, on Twitter somewhere. So, you know, look out for that as well, I suppose, as a last thing to leave behind. And other things I might be involved in the near future that hopefully I can put on my channel as well, which would be really cool, you know? Something to show everybody that I still do stuff sometimes. I've been having a lot of fun with lyric writing, though. I'm getting a lot of, what do you call that? I'm getting a lot of creative juices out of it. Creative uplifting out of that. Yes. Anba continued the streak of mostly showing up on other people's chat. I get invited to stuff and I like their ideas, so I go there. But maybe I can invite more people to this channel too. So there's like some point to subscribing or putting things up. I hope to show you, you know. It would just be nice if you like the things I do or you're interested in them, you know. That's always fun. Some drawing stuffs I've been onto. I've been trying to learn a little bit how to animate certain things, I guess. Like practices. So those are things. Maybe I'll do something with it, thinking of that, like drawing stuff. I can show you maybe a little bit. I've been working a little bit on this comic I was making of, let's see, story ideas of a shampoo supervillain is the story. Wait, can I actually show it? Is it this one? No, that's Excel. Why am I opening Excel? Oh yeah, there's another story I made. Oh my god. Anba. Well, I don't know why I write on Excel, to be really honest. I can show you though. Very quickly before we go, because I am quite proud of it. If I can select a window to capture. Is it Excel? There we go. There you go. You can immediately see it. I think. Yeah. Don't worry about the Excel part of it. That's just where I do some writing things and whatever. I drew this thing. I thought it would be really cool. He has got the story. There's words everywhere. I gotta make it bigger so you can actually see it. It's like a drawing I did before. Maybe you like it. I don't know. It's an OC. And his name is Ilkras, and he's got this monster, and there's letters everywhere. And also the really fun thing I did is because I'm like, I don't know what AIs are and how they work, and I don't know how watermarking works. Because people say you should watermark them. What's a watermark? When you put something over your drawing that has like your signature or something. So what I did, if you look into the eyes in the design, my name is literally there. It just says Anba in the eye design. So if you take that color out, yes, it's gone, but then also you don't have the full design of it. And everywhere in the jacket, if you look really closely, you can probably see my name in there as well. Literally, it's everywhere. So, you know, in different sizes, different... Here's Anba again. I don't think it's gonna work anything, and I don't think anybody would want to lift my arts from AIs or something. But, you know, I've learned that those AI people can be... The ones that steal stuff can be very lazy. To the point that they would even steal my baby scribbles, you know. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand those things very well. But yeah, so as a precaution, I just did that. It's in the design, so what are you gonna do about it? I don't mind it. Something else I made, you can see, let's see, design. Of a character I quite liked, if I can find them. Is it in downloads? Where did I put them? Beep 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 beep. I actually don't know where I put them. It's in recent? Not in recent. How do I find that? I can go to file location open. Cool. This character, I'm quite proud of them. It's the king. As you can see, my notes are intelligible as usual. For an OC in the story, is one of the side characters called the king. And you can see I based him on an iPad kid on the left. Then it's not finished, okay? It's just ideas. When he grows up, or when he transforms using shampoo, don't question that too much. He changes into the king, grows up a little bit, as a bit of an age up going on. But yeah, usually he's an iPad kid. And I thought I've captured that really well. That the one on the left, it gives iPad kid, doesn't it? Like the longer hair too, I know my nephews at the time had it, so I kind of based it on that. Okay. You can laugh because it's a gag story, so don't worry about it too much. He's low-key a little bit neglected. Like his mom is like, what do you call that? A influencer. And she is not a bad mom in one sense, because she does care, gives him some money, like kind of like gives him some money to enjoy himself. If something happens to him, she would be very sad and everything, but at the same time, she's all the time like, oh man, I can't help you, I've got like a shoot, I gotta go, here, take some money and enjoy your time at the mall, and I'll be back in like 2-3 hours. And then he's left by himself, and he has a magical shampoo to change himself into this villain thing, which he thinks is a game at the start. And he has absolute dominance for so far. So he can control people who hold devices like iPads and other stuff. So watch out, if you hold a device, you could be controlled by him. And he's the king. It's at the start, one of the antagonist characters, I would say. But I liked his design a lot. I was quite proud of it. I thought he was cool. Let's see if I can find the actual page for it, lastly, of the comic I did. Oh, yeah. There we go. I made it kind of oopsie doopsie. It's a sketch, okay? So it's a draft. It's not a fully completed thing. And I made it kind of, webtoony style? You call that? Webtoony stylish? So you can see, I don't know how those webtoon style things work. But it's like, it says it's a shampoo. The character's talking, you're telling me that this is the thing. This thing is a reason why you look and act like some third-rate anime villain. Because exactly. And who's going to believe that you need therapy? And then here, it's just ideas. Like, I wanted to have evil bubbles because it's like a shampoo villain. It's true, though. You actually have a therapist, whatever. Also, was a Chuni cosplay thing you're wearing. Then there's a true story of using one shampoo, blah, 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 blah. Then this, shampoo villain story. It's stupid. Stupid story and stupid all by AnbaLen. Maybe that needs to be workshopped. Yeah, I'm just going over that quickly because who really cares? I think on Blue Sky or on my blog on Note, I have the... You can look at the full page if you want to at your own time if you feel like it. I got like some reactions. People liked how it was written. So, you know, even if it looks like this. This you. It's a gag, okay? It's not to be taken too seriously. Think of like kind of a magical girl, but magical girl and boy and whatever anime reincarnation things, whatever. I'm having fun with it. That's all. That's all. Maybe someday, sometime, drawings. Quietly put that out there somewhere for people to see. Maybe in the server too if you want to. Yeah. Alright. So. No bubbly personality. He's kind of low-key. Don't know. You're not very bubbly. Maybe there will be a bubbly one in the future. If you, by the way, I asked all my friends too, and everybody, if you find nice designs of bottles, be they perfume, be they shampoo, be they anything else, like kind of crazy ones, even like children's products, feel free to send it to me so then I can inspire myself a little bit for characters and future other antagonists or allies or whatever for the villain. And I also need to update the villain a little bit to make him more villainous, or his shampoo bottle at least very villainous. So then you can see what that is about. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. One more time. Happy Easter if you celebrate. If you do not celebrate, happy bunnies. Happy flower viewing, which I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go Hanami. The sakura blossoms have been thriving, but it has been raining a lot, so we're going to see if they're still left tomorrow. But we're going to a park and enjoy our time there picnicking. And yeah, I don't know if you're going to look for some eggs, enjoy hunting for the eggs. That's about it, I think. And thank you very much for catching up. And I'm going to play lots of Digimon. So maybe I'll talk about those theories sometime in the future. Anyway, enjoy yourself. Sakura. And thank you for coming and spending time with me in the stream. As always, see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I hop in. I hop out. We call it a Belgian exit. We call it an Anba exit. No more Irish. I just guess I leave. See you. お疲れ様でした。おつあんば。おつあんば。おつあんば。